Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Joey here, and today we're gonna play Jurassic World Evolution 3. And look, we have a special guest just escaping from its enclosure. How did this Patagon Titan escape from here? How and why? Okay. Oh, look at them running, going. That's how it ran away. But I mean, look at that. The guest is enjoying with the dinosaur. The dinosaur is enjoying the guest. Everybody's having a good time. I didn't close that properly, but they're sneaking out of their enclosure. But we're not gonna worry about them for now. Today we're gonna build this habitat right over here. This is my Asian area of my park. So let's see. Let me see if I could give you a grand tour a little bit. So this is the entrance, right? Here, this is like the North American side. This is why you see the Edmontosaurus. I know Patagon Titan is not from North America, but we don't have Alamosaurus, so they're kind of like the substitute. But I want to build a habitat for the Patagon Titan. Yeah, there's our little guy right here. And here, this is the Asian area. So I did a lot of decorating, trying to get the grasp of the Asian feel using some of the Asian architecture and foliage like bamboo and some cherry blossoms here. And this is what we're going to work on here, this habitat. Before we get into that, there's some questions you guys were asking. One of them is how I built this viewing gallery. So let me just duplicate that really quick. This is homemade. This is actually made. I made this, and basically what I do to get this type of piece, for example, this glass wall. A lot of people were asking, where did I get this glass wall? This is actually from the roof. So you go to the roof, let's search this up so we get a little faster. You go to glass, and this is the one that I use. As you can see, it's not a wall. So what I do, you go to align surface, would you turn that on? And as you can see, it actually aligned to the surface. And basically, you just aligned it to make it into a viewing barricade. You could also like increase the size. So let me do an example really quick. I'm gonna make one right on the top of my head. We're gonna use rocks instead. So we're just gonna plant some rocks. Okay, so I just made this one right on the fly. Then I go to roof. We're gonna go ahead and go to glass. We're gonna increase the size of the glass and make it a little bit bigger. And we're gonna go to align to surface. So we're gonna go to here, advanced move, and we're gonna try to align it right into the gap right over there. This is the best tool. I do recommend using the advanced tool more than the other option. It's easier to control, as you can see right there, boom. And another one right there, boom. And just finish off. And boom, you got yourself a viewing gallery. You see that? There, now you have two different types of viewing galleries that you could make. You use rocks or you could use walls. It really doesn't matter. It just looks nice. Now, I had a lot of questions saying that, is it functional? Can guests actually see through these viewing galleries? Well, if we go all the way to the ones that I built, you can see guests can actually look at the viewing gallery. So how do you do that? I know I already explained this in the last video, but it's good to explain again to remind you guys. Go to props, you go to these guest props, these guest chairs, and you just plop one in, and boom. Oh, that one's backwards, but there. Now it seems like the guests can actually watch the dinosaurs. This is a thin Synthosaurus habitat. So yeah, our little baby Synthosaurus right over there. So they could watch, right? They could watch you backwards. So let me just move you. they could watch the dinosaurs. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. They could watch the dinosaurs. So it looks like it is a functional viewing gallery. So there you go. There's some fun little viewing galleries that you could make using some of the items that you could utilize. Here's more that I also make, and you can, there you go. You can see guests already sitting, and this is the habitat we're gonna build again. More guests. This is that I'm using the viewing dome, so there it's not connected yet, so that's why you don't see any guests. But here's one that I could custom made. Maybe I could add, maybe let's see if any guests would like pop out of here, since there's not connected into a path. I think you need a path to have guests coming in here. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, you need a path to have guests going up to sit on the bench, but that's so unfortunate though. But you can make any type of viewing guest platforms here and there, so that's one of them. And yeah, so today's video, we are gonna add more dinosaurs here into this enclosure, and they're gonna share with the Synthosaurus. Let's go ahead and grab our dinosaur. So the first dinosaur is the Psittacosaurus, this cute little bugger over here. And one of my favorite dinosaurs, and I can't wait to use them, is the Protoceratops. So we have, you know what I want to do? I want to release them because I have not seen their animation. So let's start with the Psittacosaurus. I hope that's how you pronounce it. If not, then let me know down in the comments. Look at those little cute guys. You guys are free. Have my park reached 5 stars already?
These cute little animals, the Psittacosaurus.
Okay, I pronounce it really well.
They have impressive self-sharpening teeth that are amazing at slicing through plant matter.
Ah, the Protoceratops. An herbivore
but you
with
guys,
a bony neck frill and an
ground fiber, ground leaf. Okay, so Psittacosaurus have those already, so I kind of already provide.
A rarity in dinosaurs. Definitely a fantastic.
And the first thing I want to do, I want to build a waterfall. I know I've been doing a lot of waterfalls, but it just makes sense to connect the water and then just go down here. Can we do that? Let's try to do that. Okay, well, we're gonna do the water, and we're gonna, maybe if I could just like, not deeper water, let's do a shallow water. There you go, a little waterfall, right? And let's see if we could make a stream. Maybe right, I don't know how I want the stream to be. I don't want a huge stream, just a small little stream. I'm gonna delete that could be the watering hole. There we go, like that. So right now I'm gonna just pile some rocks. That's quite interesting how they just auto select me all the way back to the biome rock. Watch this. See? The dynamic rocks. Why is that hard for me to pronounce? Why is that? Is that another bug that the game needs to fix? Because that didn't happen before. Okay, this is the rock I'm using. Okay, why did it do that? It auto select the rock that I used previously. Okay, here we go again. What the? That is so weird. Did I? Let me see. Position snap, random scale, rotation. I don't know. I don't know what that encouraged it to do that, but I don't like it. I want some foliage. So we have some cherry blossoms here. I guess we could match the environment with just using some Japanese cherry blossoms. So we're gonna place some here. We could change the sizes if we want. We could make it bigger or smaller. I wonder if this is also gonna auto select. Let me see. Okay, it didn't do that this time. Boom. Oh, okay, I guess it is. Just watch it again. Watch it again, watch it again. Okay. Okay, why does it do that? What? Game is messing with me. Even though the game is not cooperating. But it's alright. It's all good. Okay, that looks beautiful. This game is just beautiful, man. Beautiful. So we have Psittacosaurus that likes, what was it again? They like the, let me see, let me look for it first. The tall fruit, right? This one? You could just add it right here. Right into our glorious trees. Maybe I gotta add some here too, huh? Just gotta remember I gotta close that gap. There you go. And as for the Protoceratops is the ground fiber. Let's try to add it right next to the stream. Our wonderful stream. I really do wish we get the plant feeder back. Blam. We have this fat space over here. What I'm gonna add? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and mess around with more foliage. And I want like different colors. So we have like what kind of trees are these? Sugar maple trees. Let's duplicate that. Yeah, the power of duplication, guys. Use as much as you can. The shrink one. And we're gonna like spread that around. You could also sync them. This is just, it's so much fun how you have the options to do a lot of this type of stuff. Okay, some trees. Blap. And blap. I'm gonna put a little pasture. Let's see what kind of color is the pasture. That looks fine. I mean, what is this one? You know what this game needs? Okay, I've been asking this since the second game. We need brushes of each and every biome. For example, the Japanese cherry blossom brush. It needs to be in every biome. Right here, there's only the tropical. So they don't have the Japanese biome like that. That's all tropical, which to me, it's not enough, guys. We need to have everything. They don't even have snow. Like, yeah, no snow. We need to have snow in each and every type of paint, whatever, in each and every map. Let's I never play around rotating rocks. Let's do that. Let's rotate this one. Ooh, look at that. I don't know why I'm impressed. It looks cool. Let's place one right there. Let's go play around with some other rocks that we could rotate. I like to think like, let's say Psittacosaurus could actually walk on these rocks and play around with whatever, right? Okay, let's go play around with some of the foliage. Come on, man. What is this? Some standing elephant grass. Yeah, why not? Place some of these bad boys. Oh, you can't decrease the size. Okay. Good to know, game. Yes, I love common reeds. Oh, it auto-correct me from there too. What? I use this in every of my habitats in Planet Zoo. I just love them. It's one of my favorites. Stop! Someone needs to explain to me why it's going on. And I'm hoping I'm not the only one. I think I pressed the wrong button. I don't know. That never happened before. I promise you guys. That never happened before. But it's starting to happen right now. Don't worry. We have the power of duplication. So we're gonna do that. Okay, you know what this environment needs? It needs a log. It needs a falling log. Here's one. There gotta be another big bulky one. Can I make this bulkier? There you go. It just needs a log. We need a log. Where should I put this log here? Should I have it kneeling? Like, kneeling right over here? I don't know, I kind of want to. Let's just have it kneel. Oh, there you go. Yay. Okay. That should be pleaseful. Alright, now it's time to grab our dinos all the way into their new home. Blap. Okay, I think that's all of them. If not, then I'll go back and look for them. Alright, let's try to crate this. Since I think I have nothing else to do. Go to floors. We're gonna go search. We're gonna go to Asia since we are doing an Asian theme. Here are some. Look at these. These are wonderful. Zen tiles. So usually I start with this piece, right? Look at this piece, and then I just connect it. Then I use this, and I just basically doesn't matter how many like shape or size you have want. You could also change the color, by the way. So here you could do like a red color, right? Ooh, that's because there's a red here. I was like, what? Why is it glitching? Okay, we'll stick with red. We could make like a little pokeball. That's funny. Okay, yeah, we'll stick with red except that and tile. Boom, and then you could place another tile here, whatever you want. Else. I don't know why I like them. And again, you could change the color with these as well. Let's see what kind of color we could play around. Let me see what does orange look like. Oh, that is magnificent, man. Yeah, we're gonna have this randomly, just boom. You have yourself a floor, and then whatever you could put in the middle, you could put like a fountain. Usually that's what I usually add. Some of these wonderful, wonderful fountains. Place them there. You know, you could have it like sprinkles. Sprinklers, I mean, not sprinkles. Sink that in. Sink it all the way down, that's fine. Or, let's see if they could have guests could sit. Let me see. Oh, nope. I guess you do need to add a path. And then for the roofing, it's pretty easy. This game is so easy. Then you go search. Go to Asia, right? Oh, there. What? What? I guess you don't need a path. How come? I'm not complaining. We got guests sitting here. So again, you know, they could be functional as viewing galleries or viewing platforms. We're gonna connect that piece. Boom. And no, see, it auto-correct me again. Now I don't even remember the piece that I just used. Was it this one? No. What was it? Stop auto thing that, man. See, I forgot what piece was it. I think it's this one. Was that the piece? Yeah, there you go. See how easy that is? This is so easy. Easy. Okay, I need to find the gap here. What piece would that be? It gotta be one of these. Let me just reduce the grid so I could actually connect the thing. Actually, that looks cool. We could do something with that.
Asset has been delivered.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad, right? And voila. And then I could add this into wherever you want. Could add it up here if you want. You know, anywhere. Actually, let me see if I do add it right here. Would we could still have like guests up in the, you know, the bench? Oh, that is hello. How do you guys get up there? Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, nope, they're back. Okay, welcome back. You guys just respawn wherever you want to. Actually, you just turn around right here. But if you go this way, okay, the games just couldn't make up their mind. But look at that. That's pretty cool. But I mean, there it is. It's not really that hard to build a platform, right? Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and see my dinosaurs. So they're all over the place. Very small. You know what? I'm going to do a very detailed environment in my spare time. I still feel like the habitat is a little lackluster. But I love detailing my environment, and I usually do that in my spare time because I spent hours missing coverage. Let's see what you're missing. Ground nut. Oh, ground nut. I forgot about that. Where's my babies Protoceratops? There they are. I have Protoceratops right here. These are very small dinosaurs. So what you guys are missing? Coverage 0% as well. They're ground leaf, but the ground fiber is a-okay. We got that covered. I don't know if I add any ground leaf here. They could also go here to look around with. This again, a humongous habitat for small little itty bitty dinosaurs. Hey, look at that. Are they panicking? You guys are panicking? Why are you guys are playing? So cute. You guys are so adorable. Okay, I think that would be it for me. 46%. Wow, that's a huge jump. Wasn't it like 38% in my last gameplay? And now 46%? It was 38, now 46. I don't know. That seems like a humongous jump for what I just did. But hey, I'm not complaining. You know, Frontier gave us more capacity. Hopefully, they'll continue in doing that. But I think that is it for me. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this little playthrough. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and thank you guys for watching.